Annette, and I've been doing Lego League for 5 years.
Hi, I'm David. I've also been doing Lego League for 5 years. These are our teammates, William and Noah. They couldn't be here because they have a championship swim meet in Pennsylvania. So we had to rewrite our presentation scripts for only 3 people.
And I'm Josephine. This is my first year on the team. We are all siblings and they are our cousins. We're all homeschooled. Are you ready for our project presentation?
Yep.
Hi, I'm a bat. Bats eat insects and save farmers $7 billion in pesticides each year. We also pollinate many fruits and vegetables. We interviewed Holly Niederreiter, a biologist with Denrick, and she told us that bats are a key part of our ecosystem. But we have a problem: wind turbines.
Wind turbines are a renewable source of energy, providing over 10% of energy in the U.S., but they're killing over 900,000 bats a year. We interviewed extinct.
Oh, my poor little bat friends! Wind farms are often built where the wind current is the strongest, but bats also use these wind currents for migration.
At the beginning of the season, each team member researched a different form of energy and its challenges. Following our project plan, we voted, and most team members were interested in wind energy. As we learned more about wind turbines, we discovered that more bats were killed than birds, so we shifted our focus towards bats. For our next step, we found relevant articles online and contacted the scientists mentioned in those papers.
We researched current solutions to help the bats, including turning off the turbines at low wind speeds, which is when the bats prefer to fly. This is called curtailment. The problem is that even at low wind speeds, the turbines still generate some electricity.
We interviewed Sarah Weaver, who works with protecting bats from wind turbines in Texas. She told us about using speakers that play ultrasonic noises to deter the bats. The problem is that the speakers can't broadcast far enough to cover all the blades of large wind turbines.
We thought about changing the shape and angle of the blades so the bats couldn't get hit. But after we researched by watching videos and experimenting with pinwheels, we discovered that the current turbine design is the best for producing energy. We needed something between the bats and the turbines, like a cage or a net, but this wasn't practical. We need a virtual barrier. This led us to our solution of the Chiropterocopter. The Chiropterocopter system with autonomous drones that will fly around to keep the bats away from the turbines.
When I fly near a turbine, the thermal imaging camera will see me coming and launch the copter. The autonomous drone will fly out and stay between the bat and the wind turbine, pre-programmed to fly at least 50 feet away from the blade area at all times. Us bats will use echolocation and sense the drone, think it is a predator, and fly away.
But I don't want to get hit by a drone.
Drones can fly very precisely. There are autonomous drones that fly in pre-programmed light shows and others that are used for surveillance.
We made lots of iterations to our solution based on feedback from professionals. Our original idea was a drone with an owl decoy on it, or lights, but we shared our solution with bat experts who told us that bats don't rely primarily on sight, so this wouldn't deter the bats. Instead, we added ultrasonic whistles to the drones. When we shared the Chiropterocopter with Dr. O'Mara, director of Bat Conservation International, he told us that our concept might come to something that is very useful.
The Chiropterocopter system includes an enclosed charging and battery replacement station that contains 2 drones. This provides continuous coverage, so that when one drone is coming in to replace its batteries, the other drone will fly out. This maintains the barrier between the plane of the turbine blades and the bats. Dr. Niederreiter suggested we only need the boxes on the perimeter of the wind farm, 1 per turbine.
That's a pretty batty idea.
But how will you power the drones? We'll just get back on the power from the wind turbines?
The Chiropterocopter has solar panels, so they can charge it during the day and be ready to scare the bats away at night.
We spoke with a manufacturing engineer who helped us determine that our solution will cost under $40,000 per box once the system is developed. The current cost of curtailment, based on an estimate we found, is around $36,000 annually for one 3-megawatt wind turbine. This means that the Chiropterocopter will pay for itself in about 1 year.
We spoke with a lawyer about applying for a patent for the Chiropterocopter.
The Chiropterocopter can be used for more than just protecting bats. We interviewed a wind turbine engineer in New Hampshire, and he told us that wind turbines need lots of maintenance and inspections. We took a field trip to the Jersey Atlantic wind farm in New Jersey, and they told us that they also use drones for inspections so less people have to climb the turbines. The Chiropterocopter can also protect birds.
When we shared the Chiropterocopter with Dr. O'Mara, he told us, "You're onto something. You're on the right path." In fact, Dr. Niederreiter shared our concept with the Northeast Bat Working Group annual conference in Vermont. The other bat scientists said that they loved the idea and the out-of-the-box thinking. Now us bats can keep pollinating plants and eating insects. We don't have to worry about wind turbines ever again.
And thank